Okay, I'm gonna try to keep this short because this one's already down. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Still downloading for another 3 minutes. Trying to get the thing to go. Okay, start down here. This is the failed pilot section. Pardon the mess. We have Defenders of Dynatron City. 2 versions of Stan Lee's The Mighty Seven. Let's see here. Yeah, Stan Lee's Mighty Seven. Oh, Poochie. Plays Condor. Gen 13. Robin and the Dreamweavers. It's a Filmation production, by the way. Busters. Pound Puppies. Big Pauses are ones that do take off a little bit. Robot Man and Friends. Let's see here. Toxic Crusaders. We got a bunch of stuff here that actually made it off. Pirates of Dark Water. Flash Gordon. Virgin Bill. Siegfried and Roy. Legends of the Suicide Slummers. Stargate. Oh, this doesn't belong here. Sorry. Mosaic goes over here with the Condor, because that's also a failed pilot. I will get that eventually, but yeah, Mosaic is a lot like Condor. It's also a Marvel production. Max Steel, Serendipity, Computer Warriors. Computer Warriors goes over here. Tiny Toons, How I Spent My Spring Break, TMNT, Tiny Toons, Night Ghoulery, Tiny Toons music video, another Tiny Toons, Animaniacs with Tiny Toons Beginnings, first like 1 or 2 episodes, Animaniacs episodes. We got Care Bears and Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealers. Oh god. Cartoons. This is all cartoon series. Down here we got, the Real Ghostbusters, Wizards, Robot Chicken, Brave Star, Famous Tales, Rio, Sleeping Beauty, Treasure Island. We have wait, what? Oh, here comes Peter Cottontail. That's set in Greenwood. Yeah, Les Miserables, Jungle Things, 2040. It's just a lot of stuff. Tangerine Bear. We have a lot of like little kid stuff here. Then we have the more stuff. The Mummy series. Hold on a second. Sorry. I need a drink there. Tripping the Rift, Brave Star, She-Ra, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe, Rocky and Bullwinkle, Kissy Fur. Yeah, that has like the darkest opening ever. Is Kissy Fur, because it opens up with the backstory of his mom dying. Trust me, I relate. Now, whoops. Let's shit down here. McDonald's and Friends, Stripperella, Invader Zim, The Tick, Boondock Saints, Silverhawks, Exo Squad, Gerald McBoing Boing, Adventures in Odyssey, Carmen Sandiego, the original better series, might I add. Couldn't even do the original theme song, could they? No, they had to do the the show one, whatever. Anyway, Thundercats, and another thing of that's a series of is that Maxie's? No, it's not Maxie's World down there. That is Beverly Hills Teens, and we start back over here with Jem and the Holograms. Sky Dancers, Sky Defenders, or whatever. Transformers, Visionaries, The Simpsons. I'm only going to do up to season 8 because that's where it starts to decline. He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Sonic, the original Sonic, the good Sonic. This is the one where they had cheesy kid stuff, but they had like dark humor. This is where they actually fought a war. That's really good. The Critic is very funny. I'm going to get Duckman, and I'll put it right next to it. Here's Maxie's World, which is very similar to Beverly Hills Teens. And a bit of, well, yeah, it's more like Beverly Hills Teens than anything else. Defenders of the Earth. It's a superhero mashup, much like the Avengers or Defenders. Cyber 6, really looking forward if they bring that back. There was a possible live-action TV thing, so possibly. The Real Ghostbusters, so I'm going to get that along with the Real Ghostbusters. Okay, Valiant and Laureline. Okay, remember, name of that weird city, City of a Thousand Worlds and all that? That giant satellite thing? Well, that was based on the comic, a lot like what this show is. This show is also based on the French comic, but of course this anime series, which I never heard of, and the movie are based on the original comic, but they differ wildly, and I prefer this over the movie. Doesn't mean I won't get the film, but I prefer this love structure a lot better. It's a lot more believable, you know, other than, I don't know, it just doesn't play right in the others. Galaxy High, that's just cheeseball. It's one of the shows that just does not have a proper story arc. It's just meatball, fill out the time, kill a half hour sort of a thing. Mega Man series, that's really good. It also has the problem of not having a really overarching story. It tries to, but it fails because it tries to do the episodic thing rather than trying to finish your shit before the end, and it doesn't really do that. So, but it does have near the end one with Mega Man X show up from the future, which is kind of good, but you know, whatever. Josie and the Wheel Wheelers, they are trying to compete with Thundercats and Visionaries, and it fails. It's, again, tries to have an overarching story, but it fails. It's like I try to find my father in this weird fantasy adventure land, and it just, stuff happens. It's just very unmemorable. Reboot, cannot, you know, recommend that better. Much better series. We all know what Reboot is, except that stupid Netflix, which, you know, continuation. Odyssey Into the Mind's Eye, I put that there because they're both CGI. Daria, pretty good. I love Daria's the musical, really nice. And Goes to College, nice. Oh, and The Max, as seen on TV. Sorry if this keeps going in and out of focus. I don't know why it does that. Okay, maybe it's too close. Anyway, so Dungeons and Dragons, Over the Garden Wall. That's a nice one. This one has a crossover with the one over here. This is Zelda, and then there's Undergrads. I do not have Downtown because that was never released on video, along with Altered States or Alpha State. Adventure Sherlock Holmes, much like Robin and the Dreamweavers, has a lot of CG put into its 2D, so it's like CG cars, 3D model cars, in a 2D animated backdrop, which is really tricky, and it looks a little contrasty. Earthworm Jim, again, episodic. The guy who voices Earthworm Jim is the same guy who voices Homer Simpson in The Simpsons. Let's see if this thing's done yet. Looks done. Am I done? Yeah, I'm done, so I can switch over in a bit. Okay, I'm going to continue this in part 2. Bye.